Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my vlog. Chubibui here. A lot of people have been building their own computers lately, and a lot of people have been getting into PC building because of the pandemic and because of the trend in electronics that it's cheaper to build your own PC than actually to buy a pre-build or a laptop. And actual PCs last longer. So, I would like to discuss with you 5 things that are overlooked when building your first PC. So, number 1 on our list, actual use case. So, ano ba yung actual use case? Yung actual use case is kung saan mo talaga gagamitin yung saan mo talaga balak gamitin yung computer. Are you just gonna use it for gaming? Are you gonna use it for content creation? Or are you gonna use it for streaming as well? So, bakit kailangan importante maisip natin kung saan talaga natin gagamitin yung computer? Well, una sa lahat, hindi naman tayo lahat unlimited ang budget. Hindi naman tayo lahat may 100,000 pesos to spend on a gaming PC or a PC, di ba? So, iisipin mo mabuti ngayon kung saan mo ba talaga gagamitin yung PC. Are you gonna use it only for gaming? Are you gonna use it also for streaming? Or are you gonna use it exclusively for content creation and or gaming? Ngayon, bakit importante to? Importante to kasi depende dito kung anong klaseng CPU yung kukunin mo at saka kung anong klaseng video card at saka kung gaano kadaming RAM yung kukunin mo. Yung tatlo na yun, apektado agad dun yung rest ng system mo, including your motherboard and your power supply. Kailangan maisip mo agad kung anong kailangan mong gawin. Kasi, for example, kapag exclusively for gaming yung gagawin mo, pwede kasing single-threaded CPU lang yung kunin mo instead of a multi-threaded one na mas mura yung single-threaded. For example, you can get Ryzen 5 3500 which has 6 cores and 6 threads over Ryzen 5 3600 which has 6 cores and 12 threads na mas mura ng considerably yung 3500. Tapos, yung performance nila almost the same pagdating sa gaming kasi yung 3500 single-threaded siya and games rarely use a multi-threaded performance. So, useless yung 3600. Ngayon, kung gagamitin mo din yung computer mo for multitasking or content creation or video editing, photo editing, dyan papasok yung use case natin na mas maganda kunin yung 36. Paano kung ang pasok lang sa budget mo talaga is yung 35? Tapos gusto mo lang naman talaga mag-game, 'di ba? So hindi mo kailangan ngayon mag-overspend dun sa CPU. So that's why you have to know what you're actually gonna use your computer for. If you have an unlimited budget, this won't matter. But if you're like me, which built on a limited budget, and I wanted to stream, I wanted to game, and I wanted to create content like what I'm doing right now, it's best if you get a multi-threaded CPU, which is like the 3600 or the 2600 or the new Ryzen 5000 series 5600. Okay guys, so second on the list is upgradeability. So, bakit upgradeability? Kasi people tend to overspend ng portions ng budget nila dun sa mga bagay na pwede naman nilang i-upgrade down the line. Lalo na yung CPU nila tsaka yung graphics card. Kasi kung tutuusin, for example, you're gonna buy a CPU now. Sabihin natin you buy the 3600X right now. And then, in a few months time, you decide to upgrade into the 5000 series when it becomes available here in the Philippines. Di nagsayang ka ng mga 3-4K on your initial build. Kung bumili ka na lang ng 3500X at ipang-game mo lang naman yan, di nakatipid ka ng 6K. Yung 6K na yun, pwede mo yun ilagay sa RAM, pwede mo yun ilagay sa budget mo sa video card, pwede mo din ilagay yun sa budget mo sa case and sa RGB, di ba? Total, mahilig naman lahat sa RGB. So, you have to consider yung upgradeability niya. Pagdating naman sa graphics card, sige, pwede ka naman bumili ng, if your budget does not allow you to get a more expensive graphics card like a 2060 or a 2060 Super, pwede ka naman muna mag-start sa RX 570 or RX 580. Makakahanap ka ng 4GB or 8GB versions nun that are below 7 or 8K. And sobrang ganda na nun for the price. Like, AAA titles, at least 60 FPS, around medium to high settings. Goods na yun. So, yung budget mo dun, pwede mo na siyang gamitin sa ibang parts mo for your computer. So, you have to think about upgrading din in the future. Pwede naman kasing pag-ipunan in a few months time, mag-upgrade ka to a better graphics card. So, hindi ka masyadong masos initially, di ba? So, you also have to think about that. Okay. Number 3, consumer trends. So, bakit sinama ko sa listahan yung consumer trends? Because consumer trends matter, di ba? For example, everybody's going towards the new AMD graphics cards. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you are a beginner trying to construct your first PC, and you may have heard that the Ryzen or AMD graphics cards are cheaper than the NVIDIA graphics cards, and that they perform as well as the NVIDIA graphics cards, and that you're so tempted to buy the new Ryzen graphics cards. But what you have to consider is that those graphics cards have not necessarily weaker driver support, but their drivers are not mature as NVIDIA. Sa NVIDIA kasi, ang tagal na nila eh. Ang tagal na nilang established, ang tagal na nilang dami na nilang pinagdaanan na graphics generations. Yung Ryzen, parang 2 or 3 generations pa lang yan ng graphics cards. So, between the two, still go for NVIDIA if you have the budget, di ba? So, kasi, syempre, the consumer trend will tell you na parang, oh, I will go, mas mura yung Ryzen, mas okay sila, ganyan. Yes, if you're already an experienced techie, if you can fix and debug your drivers, pag nag-blue screen ka, alam mo na yung gagawin mo, go ahead, get Ryzen. Pero if you're a first-time PC builder, don't. Just don't. Huwag mong pahirapan yung sarili mo. Just go NVIDIA graphics card, at least the 2060. I wouldn't suggest you getting the 1660 because konti na lang makakahanap ka promise ng 2060 ngayon. You just have to know where to find. Which brings us to number 4. Number 4 is demand and supply. Bakit demand and supply and hindi supply and demand? Kasi mas greater talaga ang demand sa tech stuff kaysa sa actual supply. So, you have to consider what you're getting, kung ano din yung available at the time. So, you have to think about that. It's connected with upgradeability. Kung ano yung available sa'yo ngayon, pwede mo naman i-upgrade in the future kung hindi available yung gusto mo talaga eh. Diba? So, you have to think about that as well. Kasi isipin mo, during the start of, or during the end of 2020, before i-release yung 20, or before i-release yung 3070 graphics cards, naghintay yung mga tao, tumigil sila, hindi na sila bumili ng 20 series cards kasi akala nila darating agad yung 30 series cards. Pagdating ng 30 series cards, konti lang yung availability kasi syempre dami naghahanap eh, di ba? So you also have to consider kung kailangan mo na talaga, just buy the 20 series cards. Tapos tingnan mo, turns out paglabas ng 30 series cards, they weren't perfect. Diba? People were having a lot of trouble using the 30 series cards. They were better off buying the 20 series cards. Okay, sige, given that they had a there is a big generational gap between the performance of the 20 series and the 30 series cards. But, if ikaw budget gamer ka, or may certain budget ka na gusto mong yun lang, or if you were trying to upgrade and you were trying to stick on a budget, going for the 30 series cards, that was a big mistake. Because yung 30 series cards, they didn't have, they weren't just an upgrade ng graphics card. You also had to upgrade your PSU kasi they were more power hungry. Power hungry in terms of yung power spikes nila. So, sometimes, or actually most of the time, yun nga, kaya nga, sinama ko siya sa listahan is, people forget the law of demand and supply pagdating sa pagbuo ng PC. Diba? Ito yung build list mo, ito yung parts list mo. But, yung parts list na yun has to be flexible enough for you to deal with what's available at the time that you're building. Lalo na ngayon, the time of pandemic when supply chains are slow and cannot keep up with the demand. Finally, and probably the most important number on my list, RGB does not make your computer faster. Hindi porket umiilaw yung PC mo tulad ng sa akin, ay mabilis na siya. Kasi, sa totoo lang ako, I didn't want my PC to be Rainbow Unicorn Puke initially, but it came with a case. So I bought the case because it looks nice. A lot of people are gonna say na it has restricted airflow and all that stuff. Well, hindi ko naman kasi siya ibibilad sa araw, and hindi naman particularly mainit yung environment na pinaglalagyan ko ng computer. So, hindi naman restrictive yung airflow ng case para sa akin. And okay naman yung temps ko. Diba? And hindi naman heavy yung workload. So, I bought the case. It came with RGB. And I didn't look for RGB. So, ang tip ko sa inyo, kung gusto niyo ng RGB din sa computer niyo, buy a case na may promo ng RGB. Yung hindi niyo na kailangan kabitan ng fans, hindi niyo na kailangan kabitan ng RGB strips. Yung ganun na. Yung RAM ko, oo, umiilaw. Kasi, yan yung RAM na available when I wanted to upgrade. And it's fast RAM. So, magagawa ganun talaga, di ba? So, I hope you found this informative and entertaining. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, please don't forget to comment it down below. I will reply to all comments. I'm sure si onti lang naman yung nagko-comments as of now. So, please don't forget to like and share the vid if you like it. If you don't like it, you know what to do. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. I'm planning to diversify. Tell me if you like the new setup. I bought some new lights. Thank you.